goes a long way. Yes, Porter.
We bought MREs,
MREs are great.
so we can use those for dinners and stuff, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I like the chewables, light, easy. It produces trash, so just make sure we take the trash out. And then some crackers. And again, something very easy and quick on the trail. And these I would actually carry. Okay, do you see what I'm carrying this in? Why is it in its own bag?
The bear bag?
So it's easy, it's easy to
right.
hang.
It's very easy for me to just take this out and then to put it in the bear bag. There'll probably be about one bear bag for every 4 people is the way that it works. The bear bags were an area that we really struggled with last time. And the reason, just so you know, that like the hot chocolate is in here, because I want, if the powder gets out, I don't want it going throughout my backpack, and it just be contained in the bag. And I'm just gonna show you some other things that are really easy to take. Again, quick, easy. All you have to do is boil water, and then you just take it and you throw it away. You just hang on to it. Quick, easy, and delicious. Lunch to go, Walmart, $2, and it's protein, and it's also carbs. So, and then for dinner, you know, this is spaghetti and meatballs. Again, all you have to do here is you open it up, you pull out the little nitrogen pack, pour in 2 cups of boiling water.
John,
you
are
seal.
those good?
Yeah,
They are
they're
good?
actually really good.
Okay, 'cause I don't know if I was ever.
Anybody else ever had these? Craig, you've had them.
Yeah, freeze-dried, this freeze-dried food.
Yeah, it's real good.
I bought
It's
this
$7.50 at Walmart, and I don't remember if this is enough for 2 people or if it's enough for 1 person. It's 2-person, yeah. So, stroganoff, I like the beef stroganoff and the spaghetti meatballs. There's a lasagna. There's bacon and eggs. Yes, sir.
I don't like the breakfast ones, but I do like they had cereal one day. That was really good, but I didn't like the eggs and stuff because it was like,
Oh, yeah.
it was nasty.
There.
Breakfast omelet's not that good.
Okay.
Some of
breakfast.
them were delicious, but others.
Okay, guys. Again, high protein, and that
You can do
is
it all night.
very, very good. Okay, guys, this is something that we'll eat a lot of at Philmont.
Every day.
You will be sick of these things when we come home. It is, but again, it's high in calories, and when we go to Philmont, we will burn a lot of calories. And then I take something that's a little bit, last time I took something that's called GOO, which is what marathon runners actually use to try to keep their blood sugar up as they're running. This is something else I'm gonna try. It's just little energy chews, and again, it's high in calories is really what it is. Yes, sir.
What about those Gatorade?
I think they'd be great. Yeah, the chewables.
Same thing?
Yeah, they're the same things.
All right.
Yeah. Any questions on food, guys?
Is that for this weekend's camp out? Cause do you pack food to go to Philmont? I can't remember
No,
what you
food
buy
will be
there.
provided at Philmont. Okay, thanks for bringing that up. No, this was for this weekend.
Okay.
Okay, and so what we're looking for is we're looking for stuff that's easy and quick and it has high in calories, a lot of calories is what we want. When we go to Philmont, when we leave, your pack and everything in it cannot weigh more than 50 pounds. If it does, that's basically what Philmont or the council is covering. If it weighs greater than 50 pounds, the additional over 50 we're going to be responsible to pay for, or you'll be responsible to pay for. So just kind of remember that. When we leave here, we'll fly into either Denver or we'll fly into another. Last time we flew into Denver, and we went and we spent the afternoon at the Air Force Academy. It's really cool. They took us and they showed us this church, and at the bottom of the church was like a Jewish synagogue, and then I don't remember if the other one was an Islam temple or something. The next level up was a Protestant church, and the next level up was the Catholic church. It was actually 4 churches in one building. And they say that the Air Force Academy is the only place where that takes place. That's really cool. Then we get on a bus, and then we went to the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs. That night, we got to go swimming. We played, what was that we played, Kurt? It was water polo, I guess. Boys played basketball.
In the cafeteria?
Yeah, we ate at a cafeteria. We went rock climbing, played basketball, and then there's a track there. And so we actually slept that night in the dorms there.
That was the last meal we had.
Yeah.
Until you come back.
Till you come back.
after the trail.
And coming back off the trail, that's the best meal you'll have, let me just tell you, that was awesome. So anyway, from there, it's about a 4-hour bus ride to Cimarron, New Mexico, and that's where Philmont. And so again, right as we get there, Philmont is run, it is the boy-led program to a T. You get off the bus, and they'll ask who your leaders are, the crew leaders, and the crew leaders will go and they'll meet with the representatives from Philmont. They let the adults come, but they put the boys in front and they put the adults in the back, and they talk to the boys, they don't talk to the adults. And the boys actually run the deal. Before we leave, there'll be a group that is in charge of logistics, and then they'll take your crew leader and they'll pull out the map, and then they'll actually tell you, okay, this is where you're starting, this is where you'll spend your first night, this is a staff camp, this is where you go and you get your water, and they'll circle this on the map. And I still remember the conversation because Jensen was our crew leader, and the ranger asked Jensen, what is the most important thing in your life? And Jensen said, it's my iPod. And then the ranger said, this is now your iPod. And so that is the map that we use. It had the water circled, and that is, the commissary, and they'd say, okay, on this day right here, you'll pick up your food here. And just so you know, when you're here, you'll pick up 4 days worth of food. So when you load your pack, basically when you leave here, your pack should be no more than two-thirds full. Because when we get to Philmont, what's going to happen is they can give us up to 4 days worth of food. And then if you go to page 3 of the forms that I just handed out, you'll see those are all the items that we're going to pick up at Philmont. So they'll give us a rain fly. And what they're going to do is when we come to camp, they'll tell us how to line up our packs. So we'll line our packs up one end to the other, and then we'll actually set up a fly over them to protect them from the weather. We'll set up our tents. They will give us things to stir the pot with. They'll give us pots. They will give us, but all of that is designed for us to get to be received at Philmont. They'll give us bear bag ropes. This year we'll take our own ropes. That was the problem that we had last time, is our bear bags got to be so heavy that the rope kept breaking. So by the end of it, it had 9 little knots in it as it tried to go up. And I will say this, they are very diligent. The very last night there, Dave and I were not very diligent, or Brad, I'll tell you. And we decided, okay, we saw a bear today, they chased the bear off, the bear's not coming back, we're not worried about it. So we didn't put up our bear bags, we just left everything laying out. So we laid down, and right as I was falling asleep, a ranger comes, hello, hello, and they got every one of us up, and then they made us hang our bear bags. And so they are very diligent. Now, if we'd been in an unstaffed camp, we would have been fine, we would not have gotten caught. But anyway. Okay, gentlemen, who knows what this is?
Gas container.
Okay. What's in here?
Gas.
Propane.
Say that again.
I say water.
Okay. Could this be mistaken for a water bottle?
Yes.
Only
for the first hole.
It should not be mistaken for a water bottle. It's red, it's got this on it. This is actually the white fuel, okay? When we actually fill it up, this bottle's too big. If I'm taking a bottle again, I'm gonna take one about half this big, because we can actually fill it up in the back country. We'll probably have about 3 of these. The stuff that we get at Philmont, the equipment that we get at Philmont, that stuff will be carried by the youth. You'll notice I didn't